Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Today in this video, as you can tell by the title, this is just a small PS1 pickup, and I've got a little story behind this one. Now if you haven't seen already, I have got a video in the description or an annotation on the screen right now showing off my PS3 60 gig, which was one of my pickups that I did. Now I'm trying to collect PlayStation sort of collectible stuff, because I am more of a PlayStation fan than I say Nintendo. But I would like to also collect Nintendo stuff eventually, but as it goes, I want to try and collect some collectibles for PlayStation. So the little story is, we found out from one of my friends, his name's Mark, or you might know him as Luigi, and his link will be in the description as well if you want to check out his channel. Now he told us, well, his brother told him about this shop in our local area in Southampton, that there was this sort of cheap sort of place that sold old video games and old consoles and stuff, and I thought that sounded quite interesting, and I never heard of it, surprisingly. So I went to check out where it was in the area, told me, and yeah, this we almost walked past it. Funny enough, this is, sorry when I say us, me and my brother, we went into town to check this shop out, and yeah, we almost walked past it because it was a funny shop. It was quite a reasonable size shop, but it had like prom dresses on like one side of the shop, and then they had this little tiny section dedicated to the video games and stuff, and they had like shelves. They had the sort of front desk where it was, and then they had the shelves all along the side, and they had PS1, PS2, GameCube, Wii, some other old Sega games, and yeah, quite a large old PSP games as well. Yeah, quite a large selection of games. They also had some DVDs there and stuff. But the main cool part about it was the glass cabinets that they had with the old consoles and sort of collectibles in there, which was the best part. And this right here, as you can see, happens to be one of them, which is a PS1. Actually, what I'll do is turn it around this way, which might be better for you. Yeah, it's this cost me 23 quid. That might seem a lot, but this one was in the best condition. They had like, because this was on an open shelf, so almost on a glass shelf that you could take the stuff off. But there was like there was like 3 on one pile actually, and then 3 in another pile. And this one out of all of them was the one in the best condition, and it's still got its colour to this day, which is really, really nice. You might be able to see, the camera should be able to pick up quite well. Trying to get that in the best shot ever. But yeah, the logo is in really nice condition. The Sony's still in nice condition. This is one of the models that has the power and eject symbols on them, not the power and eject written in, power and eject. On the back, this is what it is. I'll see if I can show you the. You might not be able. It's a bit hard to see that, but I'll try and read the model. The model number is CHPH5552. Oh, there's a dash between that, but yeah. The disc tray works fine. Like, it opens up, nothing wrong with that. Plays, like I said, plays games perfectly fine. On the back, this model is one that doesn't have the doesn't have the sort of AV input, like the yellow, red, and white cables. It just has the sort of same as PS1, PS2 connection, and also has just a power button. Now this one here, I'm not entirely sure. I've seen some videos. I think these are like for PlayStation made this for like accessories and stuff, but it turns out Sony never made accessories for this, these models that they brought out. So they ended up scratching this idea in the later models and removing it. But yeah, on the side they just have the grills on that side. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's in really nice condition. This will be going on sort of as a sort of display when I get my glass sort of cabinet sorted. But that was the first thing. The only other two things that I've got to show were sort of two games that I found there that they're nothing too special, but they're quite good. That let me just put the disc back in one of them. Now the first one is this right here. It's Scooby-Doo First Frights. Now this game is actually quite hard to pick up in the UK. This is obviously PAL version. There's no longer sell it on Amazon, and on eBay it's also quite hard to find. But we were, funny enough, me and Mark, who I mentioned, we were only just talking about this the other day, how this one and I think it's called Swamp. It's also another PS2 one. It's one of the later ones. We were just talking about those are the two we don't have, and then I go and go and find it in this shop, which was pretty cool because I've never ever seen this in my life. Like over the years, I've never found this one, but this was one of the later Scooby-Doo games. I have got the first original 3 that they released years ago. It's got this nasty bit of sticker on it, which I'm still need to get rid of, but I will eventually get rid of that. On the back, yeah, the disc's in really nice condition. I'll show you that. There's the inside booklet. You might not be able to, the video won't do it justice probably, but yeah, it's in really, really good condition, which is pretty nice. So yeah, that's the first one, and the second one was almost like a replacement to one of my games, which was this one right here, the Pokemon game, which is Pokemon Colosseum. Sorry, I forgot what it was called then. This one I used to have on GameCube, and it just went missing, and I hadn't seen it for God knows how long. But this one cost. Surprisingly, it was a pretty penny because it was also in the glass cabinet. It was like displayed, kind of like standing up like that, and displayed. This one cost 20 quid, which is a bit quite bad for but is a rare game, quite a hard one to come by. Yeah, so that's it really. That's my little pickup. The PlayStation is the main sort of nice one, which I like I say, I have tested. It works fine. Nice little machine here, and then 2 games to go along with it. So yeah, that's about it really. I will be going in this shop again, and they also did, I will mention, they also did have a PS2, a pink slim PS2, which I wanted to get for like display as well, to put in my collection, but that was like 50 quid, and I was like, ooh, that's a bit expensive. But yeah, that was the only other thing that really caught my eye there at the moment. But like I said, I will be going in there again, so I will be hopefully bringing more videos out to show you some cool pickups that I have. But that is the only shop that we do have, unfortunately, in Southampton, where I live. So yeah, that's about it. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.